All right, ladies and gents, I think we are just about ready to get tonight's stream rolling here. I think so. Yes, hello. Welcome, everybody. Back again to another stream. Tonight we are doing some Ninjago trivia on stream number... Is it 702? It is 702. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Really quick, streaming schedule is as follows. Streams are possible Monday through Friday, 6 to 7 Central. Ninjago trivia every Thursday here on the streams and such. But yeah, how are you guys doing on this lovely, what day is it? Thursday. I just said it was Thursday. Happy Thursday, everyone. How are you guys doing? How's life? How are things? Gonna take a sip of my water super quick before we proceed. It's very dry here. I don't like this at all. Let's see. Saw Jay on the thumbnail. Got here lightning fast. Very cool. It is indeed Jay's turn to be a part of the rotation. Let's see. Doing good. Not a bad day today. That's good. You and your dog are chilling. Awesome. Shout out to your dog Max. Let's see. When is the season 4 release date? Nobody knows. They have not announced it yet. Right now, though, the rumored window is early April. That's what we are thinking at the moment, but again, that's not a guarantee. We do not have a guaranteed release date yet. Oh, I will say, in terms of the news for today, we got a little something something this morning. We actually had, and I will switch to the images here because I do have images on the screen now for this little music video. They dropped a little music video this morning for the Weekend Whip. Fantastic stuff there. I loved that video along with a lot of other people. A lot of people seem to be really enjoying that video that LEGO put up today, which is good. I mean, finally, LEGO did something good. LEGO did something positive for the 15th anniversary. They did not use AI to generate any videos. They did not just re-release old content but in terrible quality. No, they put up something new, and it's pretty awesome, all things considered. I was really happy to see that this morning. I literally went into it being like, uh-oh, this is gonna be like a cringe, like stupid music video, but no, it was pretty good. What did you guys think of the music video? I thought that maybe there was a chance that the voices could have been AI generated, but I'm pretty sure the cast confirmed that they all sung it. So that's nice to see. Some members of the cast were posting about it today and whatnot. It sounds like they all actually sung their parts, which, good. I'm happy that LEGO did not use AI. Very, very good. Yeah, Brent Miller said that they sang it a year ago. Checks out. Very much checks out. We also have a super chat here from Jason. Jason, $4.99 super chat, says hi. What's up? Thanks for being here. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate that. How you doing? But yeah, no, really good video. Really good video. I made a little breakdown video going over all the new footage and such. It is awesome to see like a lot of older Ninjago characters like back in Ninjago like content. You know, as non-canon as this will probably end up being, I did enjoy it. I did see, you know, I did enjoy seeing the older characters back again. Very cute, welcome surprise. I agree. Made me pretty happy to see that this morning. And again, like I said over on Blue Sky a few hours ago, they should have just dropped this on the 14th instead of that terrible live stream. Like, can you imagine? Like, I think people would have still preferred a season 4 trailer, but I think if anything, they should have just canceled that live stream that nobody liked and just released this, you know? Or maybe have it like in the live stream, if anything. I don't know. But they should have just, you know, released this on that day because everyone seems to really enjoy this music video. Yeah, Ryu is looking pretty big. Yeah, they did unveil some Season 4 stuff. I'm going to see if I can... well, first of all, this image is just gorgeous. Love this. Kind of random with some of the included villains like Pythor and Esphira. I don't know why they are there. But still, I like seeing Garmadon, Misako, Pixel, Nelson, Dareth, and Skylar especially being in this shot makes me pretty happy because I always kind of associated them as being like second tier, or like how do I want to say this, like ninja adjacent ninja, like colors of ninja that do not count towards like the main team, right? So purple for Nelson, brown for Dareth, and then orange for Skylar, if that makes sense. But still, nice image there. Love that. Yeah, where's the Ryu picture? I have this slideshow on shuffle, so it might be a minute until we find it. But yeah, Ryu is looking a little big. Seems like he is indeed upgrading into his, yeah, there it is. He is indeed upgrading to his Season 4 design at some point during Season 4. So he is growing, so we love to see that. And he does have the armor from the set, so I have no idea what the set designer was talking about where they said that the armor was supposed to be dragon energy. That very much just looks like armor. So again, what's the deal there? No idea. Yeah, Frack was nowhere to be found, right? Frack is mysteriously missing. Frack is dead, I suppose. R.I.P. Frack. Yeah, the Jaya content. Yes, Jay doing spin jitsu too, absolutely. It looks great. And I think this is the first time post Crystallize that we've seen Wu using spin jitsu. So that's pretty sweet. Thought Zane's voice sounded off during this. Maybe. I'm not sure what I thought about that, honestly. I don't remember what Zane sounded like in this. I don't remember him sounding weird, at least not to me, but, you know, that's just me. really want Nelson to return and become an official ninja. I think that would be super cool. I would love for him to come back and be like kind of like a mentor to Aaron, so to speak, because Nelson is like the OG ninja fanboy, you know? So I would love to see maybe an interaction between Nelson and Aaron. So that would be cool. I did see, now obviously, right, I think this music video is non-canon, but I have seen a couple of theories that I'll probably talk about in an upcoming video, that maybe this is like post Dragons Rising and like everyone is back together again, like Jay is normal, Wu is back. I'm not sure how I would feel about that. You know, like if this is like spoiling the ending of Dragons Rising. I don't think it is. Ultimately, this is most definitely just like a non-canon music video, but it's one of those fun like what if theories that will be fun to talk about in video form. So again, expect that video to be coming soon. Oh, also, I know what I can say. I did upload a new video on the cooking channel today. So cooking channel episode 2 is now live. Posted that a couple of hours ago. Feel free to check it out if you have not done so just yet. Otherwise, anything else that we should talk about before we get into trivia tonight? Almost forgot what we were doing. Oh, I did pick up the Cole car poly bag. Got that in the mail today. I built it a little while ago. I have it on the desk. You can hear it rolling. Hooray for rolling cars. It's a cute little poly bag, you know. I like it. What am I doing for Stream 1000? I have no idea. That's still probably many years away. I'm sure we will get there eventually. But what will happen first? Ninjago's 20th anniversary or us getting to Stream 1000? What if we could somehow line up Stream 1000 with the, what is it? The 20th anniversary? Probably not, but it could be kind of fun. Oh yeah, Lloyd's mech in the red car. Yeah, let's take a look at that. So obviously with Lloyd's Titan mech, right, that appears in this music video, like the new Titan mech Legacy set, meaning that it probably will be in the show at some point, probably season 4. I can imagine, not Zane, Lloyd probably finding that in the Whispering Wood, or if they do go back to the Never Realm soon, maybe he finds the Titan mech, rebuilds it, whatever. But this car, right? A lot of us are assuming that this is the X1, like the new upcoming Legacy X1, and I kind of hope that it is. At the same time, it could be that other Kai vehicle set that's coming out in the summer, the multi-function vehicle or whatever that set is going to be called. I'm not sure what exactly this is, per se. It doesn't really look like the X1, but if it is the X1, I would enjoy that because it's not the same as the other two. But then again, kind of begs the question, why are we doing a third X1, but it's like completely different? Like what's the point of even doing it and calling it the X1 if it's going to be different than the X1, if that makes sense? So again, your guess is as good as mine. I know, Cole doing a front flip. Yeah, I like that Cole drives the thing. Sticking with the tradition of Cole driving Kai vehicles. And yeah, Master Wu is there too, hanging out with the ninja. Ooh, have off work tomorrow. Yeah, it's supposed to be super cold. Let's see what it is here right now, because it's supposed to be pretty cold tomorrow and Saturday. Right here it is -2, but it feels like -20. Fun. My car is most definitely dead. But yeah. Yeah, we're not supposed to get much snow, at least not in my area, but, you know, it's going to be pretty cold, all things considered. With that being said, though, y'all, let's switch gears and let's do some trivia. Totally forgot what we were doing here. Let's do some trivia. Now, because I had a lot to do today, with, you know, covering the music video and making the video for the cooking channel, there will be, or this trivia is recycled except for a few questions. So this is a trivia that we did about a year ago with some new questions in there. So not completely recycled, and I gotta find it. 122. There you are. Cool. Gonna turn off that volume there. But yeah, we did have like brand new from the ground up trivia earlier this week, so I feel like maybe I can get away with doing a recycled trivia tonight. if it'll load. My computer's kind of been having problems today. I don't know why. I think it might be my internet cutting out because of how windy and how cold it is outside. So hopefully the stream survives. I'm sure it will. Haven't had any problems so far. So let's get her going. Let's get this rolling. It's loading. Bear with me. Come on. Load. It's taking its sweet time, isn't it? There we go. All right, let's full screen that. Go over here and full screen this. Look at that. We're already all full screened up, are we? Oh, nope. Got to zoom in a little bit. There we go. The purple background is still there from when I filmed a section of my cooking video earlier today. Also going to move that back up. All right. We should be good to go. So if you guys would like to join, feel free to join up. Probably going to do a few rounds of this. The weekend whip. I did see that some people were kind of annoyed that the fold themselves weren't back to do the weekend whip. But it's like, you know, I kind of like the rendition of it where the cast is singing it, you know. I think that's kind of cool. I think that's pretty cool. So, you know, would have been nice to see the fold back. But at least we now know, like, in what context the fold is returning this year, right? Or not the fold, the weekend whip is returning this year. Because they mentioned last year that the weekend whip would be back somewhere. At least we finally know where that somewhere is. Do you have any tips to survive the winter storm? Stay warm. Get all your food ahead of time so you don't need to go out. I will be going out tomorrow, though, because as of right now, I still have a tattoo appointment scheduled for tomorrow. But that could always change because it's supposed to be like minus 35 or something stupid. So that's going to be fun. Hooray for cold. Love that. Cool that the cast sung it. Yeah, that is pretty cool. I do like that. Overall, it was a good video, and it seems like a lot of people are enjoying it. It's been getting a lot of buzz on the internet, so that's good. Gonna become like Megatron being frozen. Probably. Strong possibility. Found the new Ninjago set at Target, bought Cole's car. Very cool. I also got Cole's car from Target, but I got it in the mail. They did not have it at my local Target. All right, let's start. Let's get her going. They were out of stock. Question 1. How many sets, not counting minifigure packs, does Skylar appear in? 6 or 7, 3, 1, or 5? Yeah. Yeah, my tripod did break, unfortunately. But I did get a new one from Walmart. Paid a little bit more than I wanted to, but I'm hoping that this one lasts a little bit longer. Because I looked, and that tripod lasted me about a year before it broke. Not ideal. Found a new Alive But Gay But Funnier. On Insta, there was a 2026 version for the Ninja. Jay just said Twink Death. Yeah, I gotcha. 3 is the correct answer there. I do like those memes. They're pretty funny. Especially because, you know, some people actually take them seriously. I think that's the funniest part about that. Man, I'm jealous. They had a lot of Cole's car at your Target. Yeah, at my Target, they had the listing, like the label on the shelf, but they were out of stock, so I had to get it online, unfortunately. Twink Death. Never knew the ninja could sing. Makes sense, at least for the voice actors to sing. Does the Mercy movie come out tomorrow? Oh boy. I'm definitely not going to see that. I'll catch it when it comes on digital. I don't want to go to the theater to watch Chris Pratt fight AI or whatever's going on in that movie. No idea. I did see, speaking of Chris Pratt, I did see the Lego movie was going to be back in theaters at some theaters. So I'm kind of hoping that it comes to mine. Would be kind of cool to see it. Yeah, that is true. They did sing part of the Weekend Whip in Season 8. I'm glad that we actually have, like, a full rendition of that. That is so cool. Which of these statements is true about Lloyd's family? Oh, did I get the year wrong for the Thunderfang question? Should have checked that more closely. My bad. Let's see. Target has nothing but Cole's new mech. That's the only 2026 set. I'm going to be checking my Target later tonight because I have to go there to pick up some stuff after stream here. Last I checked, though, we had a couple of the small Kaimex, and we had like 3 copies of the Ninja Treehouse. So that'll be fun to see those 3 copies for months on end here. Garmadon do be back, yes indeed. I'm hoping this means that he'll come back in Dragon's Rising, but I'm not, like, holding my breath, you know? Because that music video did reuse a lot of assets from Crystallized, because it's the same animation studio and whatnot. Yeah, Frack was nowhere to be found in that video. No idea where Frack is. Again, if the theory about that video taking place, like, at the end of Dragon's Rising is true, then Frack might just be straight up dead. R.I.P. Thoughts on the live-action He-Man trailer? I have not watched it. I am not really a He-Man person. I know Skeletor, and that's about it. And I just know Skeletor because of the memes. So, I haven't watched that trailer. Favorite new ninja? Probably Wildfire. If I had to pick a favorite. They're all pretty solid, though. Invincible Season 4 trailer. I also did not watch that. I am super behind on Invincible. Haven't really... I honestly don't remember where I stopped watching. I think halfway through Season 2 I gave up. Target still has 6 of the treehouse. It's pretty funny. They had Asphira and Pythora, but just uninvited Frack. Yeah, speaking of Pythor and Asphira, this question's about them. And it would have been awesome to see, you know, Frack in that music video too. But I get it, you know. I understand why they wanted to just solely focus on the OG characters. I understand. It's their 15th anniversary. Like, the Dragon's Rising characters aren't even 5 years old yet, you know? Yeah, the music video is probably not canon, but like I said, there is like that fan theory that it like takes place at the very end of Dragon's Rising, like everyone's reunited, the ninja are back in their core suits. I think it's at least an interesting theory. Definitely not true, but still fun to talk about. And those are the best kinds of theories, you know? All of these. Don't watch the trailer, looks like the Minecraft movie. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I probably wasn't going to watch the trailer. I'll probably see it if they put it in theaters, like in front of a movie that I want to see, but probably not going to be seeing anything, you know, soon. So, who knows? Oh, I did see all the Oscar nominations came out today, and I saw that Sinners was nominated for a bunch of stuff, so that's cool. I like Sinners. I don't know what that noise was. Don't worry about it. Came from the next room over. Who knows? Is it just me, or is Ryu handsome now? I mean, do you guys prefer the new design for Ryu or the other design? Like because Ryu kind of has like he's like a 3-stage Pokemon now. He's got the baby form, he's got the middle form, and now he's got like the adult form. What design do you guys prefer? I think I need to see more of like the new form. But I'm excited that I will see it, you know? Because they have the animation model for it, so it's probably going to be in Dragon's Rising at some point. Probably Season 4. Yeah, I like Sinners quite a bit. True Potential. He's aging so quick. I know. He's growing up so fast. But that's okay. The new design? Yeah. I think I prefer that too, but I think I need to see more of it, you know? But I know for a lot of people, yeah, the teenage Ryu design is kind of just like, whatever. Which, you know, going back to the 3-stage Pokemon comparison, it's very much like a middle stage evolution. Kind of awkward, not all that great, but now we have like the final form, I think. I still don't think this is Ryu's like final form, because he still needs to evolve into a Source Dragon, but definitely the next stage of his evolution. So that's good. We are stepping away from the Season 3 and Season 2 Ryu design. Am I surprised that the 2025 Marvel movies did not get any Oscar noms? No, I'm not. I'm not surprised. Honestly, I don't think any of the Marvel movies that came out this year deserved Oscar nominations. Like, what would they be nominated for? you know? Maybe like visual effects for Fantastic Four, but that's about it, you know? Like none of them are getting Best Picture. Absolutely not. Especially not Captain America. Wish his colors weren't inverted. Would have liked his colors to match the other mountain dragons. I got you, for sure. I think there's a reason, though, why they decided to maybe step away from that. I think they're trying to make him, like, special. Like, he's the special mountain dragon. Because, obviously, he's going to turn into a source dragon, right? I don't know. I get what you're saying, though. Absolutely. Yeah, 2 Michael B. Jordans. He did a good job in that movie. Well, everyone did a good job in Sinners. Sinners is heckin' amazing, bro. What was the best year? I assume you mean best year for Ninjago. I don't know. 2015 is a pretty solid year. That's the one that I always go back to. Same with like 2018. Any year that we have like 2 really solid seasons is a good year in my opinion. Got a fat possum eating the cat food in the dish on the porch. That's awesome. Shout out to that possum. Got a question for you. I may or may not have an answer depending on what the question is. Favorite Ninjago villain? Garmadon is pretty cool. I also like the Overlord. I like Harumi. Lord Ras is pretty cool. Mr. Tiger Man. I'm excited to see what else he does in the dragons that may or may not rise. They forgot Scales. Honestly, I'm not even sure why they had Pythor and Asphira in the music video, to be honest with you. Especially at the end where they're like in the big group shot. Doesn't really, make much sense. But hey, whatever works, I guess. More excited for Scream 7. That's more your kind of movie. I think I've seen a few of the trailers for Scream 7. I don't know. I'm not like... I really like the first Scream. The second one's okay. I've seen them all, but the first one is obviously the best. I'm not sure if the new one's going to be good, but I probably will check it out when it comes out. I don't know if Pythor makes much sense, because, like, Pythor, last we saw, wasn't a good guy. I mean, sure, he kind of flip-flops, but I think that very much depends on the season. Would it be crazy if they end Dragons Rising, then they go back to making new seasons to the OG show with Will Film? Wasn't Will Film, like, shut down, like, recently? Pretty sure they are not active anymore. Maybe I'm misremembering. Pretty sure they're shut down. What'd you do with all the food after you make it? Oh, I assume you mean the condensed evil... the condensed evil that I made on the cooking channel. Yeah, that's gone already. I ate that. And it most definitely made my teeth black, so that was fun to try to clean up. Never again. Yeah, Wiltham no longer exists. That's what I thought. I thought they shut down. When will we get the Western season? Hopefully one day. But then again, Ninjago's kind of like doing away with like themed seasons, but maybe they'll bring that back at some point. Because I would love a Western season. And we almost got one, but canceled, unfortunately. Can I stream on Friday? Probably not this Friday. I have an appointment. Gonna go get a tattoo in minus 35 degree weather. That'll be fun. Really hoping my car starts because I don't want to have to walk to my appointment. That would very much suck. That would not be fun. I think at that point I would just cancel, but Harumi in the music video would have been so funny. Like, at the end with all of the ninja in the monastery. That would have been so funny. Maybe they should have done that. Oh, I'm sure they will bring the 86 movie to theaters for the 40th anniversary. I reckon they will. Still early in the year, though. They got time to announce it. Which realm do you think suffered the most from the merge? Ooh, that's a good question. I kind of feel like they all kind of suffered equally, though, Like, the merge was kind of like a big thing where every single realm was, like, crashed together with every other realm. So I'm not sure if there is one that necessarily suffered most of all. I don't know. Probably not Ninjago, because it's like, it was non-existent, pretty much. Maybe Ninjago, because seems like that's like the center of the merge. Jenya's sword. Thanks for the sub. Is the new car in the music video the X1? That's what people are saying, and I personally think that as well, though it could just as easily be the Kai, what is it called? I always forget. Kai has another vehicle set coming out this summer, according to the leaks. It's like the multi-purpose Kai vehicle or something like that, multi-function vehicle. It could be the X1, it could be that other Kai vehicle too, just because it doesn't really look similar to the X1, but it could very well be the X1. They should bring back the Ninjago movie for the anniversary. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I can't imagine them re-releasing the Ninjago movie, though. Doesn't seem like something they would want to do. But anything's possible, I guess. I'd probably go see it if they put it back in theaters. Why not? Ninjago movie 2? Probably not. I mean, you know, the first Ninjago movie has been out for many, many years at this point. Almost 10 years. Next year is going to be 10 years. They're probably not going to make a sequel. However, again, we do know that last we heard they are doing a live-action Ninjago movie, like with real people, but we haven't heard anything from that in a minute, so who knows if they're still doing that. Who's to say? Ooh, Moro. Yeah, Moro would have been awesome to have in that as well. Honestly, maybe instead of Asphira and Pythor, they should have done Moro and Harumi, you know? Two villains that are actually redeemed. Why is Cole your favorite? I feel like I connect with him more than the other ninja. I think it started after the Ninjago movie came out. I liked how in Sons of Garmadon, I liked how protective he was over Baby Wu. I think his designs are pretty consistently great as well. I think Cole designs are at their best when black is used as a primary color and you have gray as a secondary color, and then a little bit of orange splashed in there too. Like Island Cole, Fugitive Cole. I just like his designs a lot, and I personally think, like, you know, personality-wise, I feel like I connect with him the most. But that's just me. Ooh, which ninja has matured the most? Probably Kai, to be honest with you. Hey, that's a new question. Because, you know, take a look at where Kai was at the very beginning of the series, and look where he is now. That's a lot of character development, you know? But then again, all of the ninja have matured. I mean, you could argue Lloyd as well, because look at where he was at the beginning. Look where he was now, you know? So I'd say probably Kai or Lloyd. But I think you could do a decent argument for any of the ninja. Yeah, Lego should probably keep Legacy, that's for sure. Especially if it's doing so well. Like, why would you scrap Legacy if it's doing so well? I think there's a good chance that Legacy continues into next year. I know a lot of people are waiting for a Legacy Monastery, but I feel like that would be an awesome set to do for the 20th anniversary. Like, if they did not do a Monastery right away, I think I'd be okay with that. At the most, maybe they could do like a Dragon's Rising Monastery set, but I think a huge Ninjago Legacy Monastery would be the perfect set for the 20th anniversary. So maybe they should hold out on doing that one. But there are a lot of other Legacy sets that probably should be made, so why not just continue it, right? People seem to like Legacy. Let's see. What else do we have here? Nobody knows the release date of Dragon's Rising Season 4. Has not been announced yet. But rumors are saying early April. I hope. That would be nice. With that being said, top 3, we got Jay Walker's fan in 3rd. We got Dareth's #1 fan in 2nd. And in 1st, we got Max. Shout out to our top 3 peoples here. And let's get round 2 rolling. What do you guys want to do for round 2? Any suggestions for game modes? Any, game modes that you guys want to play? Feel free to shoot me some suggestions, and we will try our best to do a few more rounds here. What's the best blue sky news you've got? We still have a few other topics from when Doc Wyatt answered a ton of stuff, like on the 14th, that we have yet to get through. I thought the stuff about the Forbidden Five's powers was interesting, though. Like the idea that the powers are still usable. Like what does that mean? Are we getting new masters of Swarm and Misfortune? Who knows? Let's see. What do we got here? What are we asking for? What are we suggesting? Monsters, gold. We could probably do monster. Why not? Let's do the monsters, but only for 5 minutes. And let me turn off that. What the heck? Can they be used for good? See, that would be an interesting idea. Like, we get new elemental masters of the Forbidden Five's powers, but they are, like, used for good. I think that would, cause the Ninjago writers to come up with some really creative uses for those powers. Like, we don't know what fear does, right? Thank you, Alpha Wolf Games, for the sub. But I can't imagine fear, unless fear is exclusively used, like, for villains. I can't imagine fear being a necessarily, good power. But I would also love to see maybe, like a team of Forbidden Five, like worshippers or followers, maybe take on the new powers. That could be pretty cool. Why do you think Moro could use his powers after he became cursed? Technically, he wasn't dead, right? He was just cursed. He died at the end of Season 5, like, died at the end of Season 5. So he was still able to use his powers. I think it cuts off if you don't, like, as soon as you go to the departed realm, So Moro's soul was still in limbo for a while, so he wasn't, like, technically, like, dead. But after Season 5, yeah, he was dead. But now he's back. But at this point in time, Wind has moved on. Wind said, no thank you, Moro. I'm with you, Frasier, now. Ooh, sent in a new impression. Awesome. We could probably do that next stream if that works for you. Feel free to let me know. When is the Spooderman trailer? I have no idea. Garmadon died, could still use his powers. Yeah, Garmadon and Wu's powers are kind of like a little different from what we've heard. In a lot of cases, depending on who you talk to, they might not even count as actual elemental powers. Like, I doubt they would move on if, like, it didn't move on when Garmadon, like, died. So I feel like those powers can't be passed on. But the Forbidden Five powers, probably. Don't know the difference between Cursed Realm and the Departed Realm. Yeah, the show doesn't really make it the most clear. As far as I can tell, it's like, if your soul was cursed somehow, you end up in the Cursed Realm. If you just straight up die like normal, you end up in the Departed Realm. I guess that's how it works. I mean, now they're kind of like the same place, so I guess it doesn't really, like, matter anymore, but I think that's the distinction. Do I watch other Ninjago YouTubers? I do not. No, I don't watch a lot of Ninjago content. I do watch Jang Bricks. He uploaded a review recently of the blacksmith shop, which was pretty fun to watch. But nope, I don't really watch Ninjago content on the YouTubes. Let's see. I don't know if we have a new monastery this year, do we? Unless you count the old town, but that hardly counts as a monastery. It's kind of like the town. But no, I feel like a big monastery set would be great for the 20th. Or someone did suggest Borg Tower. They could finally do Borg Tower. But honestly, I feel like Borg Tower would be a nice flagship set for another year for Ninjago. Like, I don't think that needs to be saved for a big anniversary year. They could drop a Borg Tower set, like, next year, Oh, the display? Nah, I don't think that counts. I mean, it's supposed to be the gates to the monastery, but I'm talking like an actual, like, full monastery set, like a full-on monastery, not just like a scaled-down representation of the gates. Like, I feel like that set doesn't even prioritize the monastery build, It's more so the figures. But, Yeah, 20th for the big monastery. I think that could be cool. What realm are you most excited to see in Dragon's Rising? I would love to get caught up with the Never realm. We could see Akita again and all that good stuff. I think the Never realm could actually play a big role in Dragon's Rising as well. So maybe they should do that. But ideally, before Dragon's Rising ends, I would love to see like all the realms, because I think we still have some that need to be explored and explained, right? Yes, bedrooms for the ninja and Wu. Yeah, like a huge detailed monastery set. That would just be so sweet. Maybe include a little bit of the mountain too, you know, maybe. But yeah, no, a big monastery would be ideal. Do you think Jordana will return in Dragon's Rising? I feel like she almost has to, right? I mean, we don't really know where she is now following Season 2. So yeah, I feel like she will come back at some point. I was honestly expecting her to return in Season 4. I was hoping that she would be the loyalist. I guess she still could if she, you know, or if she's not the loyalist, obviously, but, or the leader, I mean. But I guess she still could return if she's at the Shadow Dojo, you know, hanging out with Sora's gang. Who knows? Do I think Garmadon will return? I would love to see Garmadon back, but I don't know. Not very likely at this point, given what Ninjago writers have said and whatnot. But I'm hoping maybe Garmadon could come back. Love would be a powerful element. That would be interesting. The Master of Love would be awesome for Valentine's Day. That's the thing. That's his powers. His powers only work on Valentine's Day. Give me Garmadon and Misako hanging out. I loved how much attention Garmadon and Misako got in that music video. It was so, like, surreal, you know, after seeing them, like, not interact at all during Crystallized, having them literally interact a lot during this music video. Let's see, we got Max in third, we got Moon Goddess in second, and Da Pink Ninja in first there. Congrats to our top three for the Monster Brawl. What time is it? We still got some time. What do you guys want to do next? What game mode do you guys want to play? Because we can totally do a few more, I reckon. I believe we do have time. As I knock Cole's car over. I do like the new Cole ZX with like the golden shoulder pads. I think he actually looks pretty good. The only one that doesn't look good with gold is Jay. And I still will stand by that. Oh, also, I did see a lot of people talking about how kind of a missed opportunity that the music video does not have the ninja in their new ZX suits. Like, that would have been cool to see. Then again, you know, I'm not sure if they will appear in the show, so maybe there's a reason why they did not animate them. Because everything in the music video either has appeared in the show already or will appear in the show later. So maybe we won't get, like, the ZX ninja designs in the show. I think we will get Lloyd, but maybe not for the other ninja. Plus, I mean, would Nia ZX be canon? Who knows? All right, what are you guys suggesting? A lot of battle royales. Sure, we can do battle royale. I'm going to need to shorten the questions then, so give me a moment to do that while we chit-chat about other things. Not going to take me too long to do, but we can do battle royale. Battle royale with cheese, as Blookit signed me out. Thank you, Blookit. Appreciate that. Don't celebrate Valentine's Day, TBH. Yeah, I'm not really one to celebrate Valentine's Day either. 11:22, there we go. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of, like, I don't know. Like, winter as a season is fine, right? Like, I like winter enough. I don't know, though. Over the years, and especially this year, I'm kind of sick of winter. I just want to, like, get through it, you know? Bring me back to fall. Fall is, like, peak time to be alive. You know, it's, like, chilly weather, but not, like, minus 35 or whatever it is outside here. Not too much snow. Maybe a little bit of snow, but not too much snow. And you got some good holidays during that time, right? So in my opinion, that's the best time of year. But I'm almost done shortening these questions here. Don't worry. And also, if you watch movies, I mean, there's a lot of junk that usually comes out in January. Like, January is usually like the dumping ground month where studios will just put out movies that they know aren't going to be good. I mean, some good stuff has come out this year, like the new 28 Years Later was pretty good. But then we got that movie with Chris Pratt coming out this weekend that just looks like complete, garbage. But, All right, almost done, and we are done. Okay, let's do some battle royales. Battle royale with cheese. Let's do it. Let's get it going. Celebrate Valentine's Day as in I can eat chocolate all day. That's pretty good, honestly. I mean, why not, right? I like the day after Valentine's Day because all the candy's on sale. 3 energy. Oh, I messed up. I need to set it for teams, not individuals. We will be here all day. We should totally do that, though, one day. Do like a individual battle royale tournament. That would be very long. Teams, 3 energy. Let's get her going. Full screen that. Display. Perfect. Okay, we are live. Join up if you would like. Yeah, I'm probably not going to watch the GOAT movie. I'll probably watch Hoppers, though. That looks cute, I guess. You mean the Great AI movie and how AI is the best thing ever created by the same person? Oh my god. Is it the same person that directed War of the Worlds? Come on. How are we, like, surprised that the movie's bad then? Oh my goodness. That is awful. If true, that's awful. Oh my god, dude. I didn't know it was the same guy. Or girl. Or they, them. Who is the director? Hold on. Let me look. As the waiting room loads, let me go look. Gotta do some investigating here on Letterboxd. What's the movie even called? Mercy? Yeah, Mercy. Oh, how do you pronounce that name? I don't know. Newest first. Is it the same guy? Is it like the writer? I don't know. I believe you, though, that someone's associated with that movie. All right, let's go. Let's get it. What'd you think of the Weekend Whip music video? I liked it. It was pretty cool. Pretty cute. How can the first Spinjitzu master use the elements of creation after he died? Does he use them after he's dead? When did that happen? How can Kai and Nia use their power when they went back in time? Because Rei and Maya were there. Yeah, that might be a bit of a plot hole there. The writing in this show is not super airtight, unfortunately. As much as we would love for that to be the case sometimes. Think next week is going to be the season 4 teaser. Yeah, probably. I mean, if they're going to drop it at any point, it's going to be dropped probably on the 31st. I would think. Like the other 2 teasers for season 2 and season 3. But there is a chance, too, that LEGO considers the 2026 trailer to actually be the season 4 teaser. And I really hope that's not the case, because that would be terrible. But I'm sure, if the 31st rolls around and we don't have a teaser, we're probably not going to get one. At that point, we will be waiting for a full-on trailer. What do you think happened to the dragon hunters from Hunted because they did not appear in Season 3, Part 2 in the First Realm? I mean, maybe they still are in the First Realm. I mean, the First Realm is pretty big, right? It's not like the ninja explored every part of the First Realm. Oh, and by the way, this is supposed to say 2025 set. BT dubs. I still haven't fixed it, unfortunately. The guy who's directing Mercy helped produce War of the Worlds. Yeah, that's still not great. Still doesn't, because the producers, they'll get their fingerprints in there, and try to, tweak things and whatnot. So, yeah, I mean, that's still not a great sign. Not very good. Like with the new song, love how they had Lloyd and Wu together. Yeah, seriously, I talk a lot of smack about the Ninjago, marketing just in general, but it's this is one of those rare cases where they actually did something good that people like, and it's like actually something high quality and not, like with no effort involved, like that live stream. So that's good. Like, credit where credit's due. Ed and Edna, that would be pretty cool. What do you think about the ship Wolfcat, Sora and Jordana? Is that the actual name of the ship, Wolfcat? I don't know. I think, sure, why not? I'm not like, I don't have like super strong opinions about that ship, but I mean, it's fine, I guess. Sure. Why not? Let's see. Music video was cringe. No, I kind of liked it. Seems like a lot of people like it. It seems to be doing pretty well. I'm hoping that means that LEGO will actually do more stuff like it, as in put more effort into their content. They're only a multi-billion-dollar company. I mean, surely they can do something better than that live stream. But no, like I said, credit where credit's due. Is the Ninjago live stream still going? I don't think so. I think they ended it. They finally put it out of its misery. I think they're starting a new live stream soon, though. They're doing, like, Monstrosity plus, like, the 3 seasons of Dragon's Rising. So it's one of those same streams that they've done before, but it's probably going to be better quality than the 15th anniversary stream. That honestly felt, like, very last minute thrown together. They were just like, hey, the 15th anniversary is, like, next week? No? What should we do? Should do a live stream. Okay, do we have any new content to put in the live stream? No? Well, let's just see how many Ninjago YouTube videos we can find and just lump them all together. You know what I should do at some point? I have over 7,000 videos on this channel. We should just run a live stream where it just plays random videos from the channel. We'll get, like, something from this week, like a video that I put up earlier this week, and then the next thing after will be some random video from 2020 covering Prime Empire news. That would be so funny. Would be an awful stream in its own right, but, it would be really funny. It's like, oh, I wonder what video is playing this time. Oh, it's my outdated room tour from 2017. Fun. Couldn't give that 15th anniversary live stream a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It didn't deserve a thumb. The shade. No, I get what you mean, though, for sure. I know. What do we expect from the multi-billion-dollar company? Quality? No. They're just a small indie studio. They don't know what they're doing. Give them a chance. Hey, you leave the multi-billion-dollar company alone. Overlord should have asked Klaus to join. Yeah, I agree. The Crystal Council lineup isn't, like, ideal. Some of its members, like Pythor I get, because he's worked with the Overlord before. Harumi, understandable. Originally they were going to have Nauticon, but they, scrapped that idea. But Nauticon would be cool. Klaus I would love. Who else would even... See, I don't know. Asphira would be awesome, but she kind of bothers me. So, But I think, like, the ultimate ninja villain team could have been maybe done a little better. Do you think they should bring... Or do I think they should bring back focus seasons? I mean, maybe, but if they do them, maybe they should do them for the newer characters. Because all of the older ninja, aside from maybe... well, I don't know. Cole did have a focus season, right? Season 13. I don't know. Maybe they shouldn't. For a second there, I was back in 2019. Cole needs more focus. And then he got more focus. I don't know. Focus seasons seemed like a good idea, but I'm not sure if that idea would work much anymore. Kalmar would be kind of cool. Not sure if I would choose him, though. I think I would choose other villains over Kalmar. I don't know. Could totally see him coming back, though. I don't know. It's not, like, as bad as it could be. It would have been, like, really random if they picked, like, Chief Mamatis from the island, to be in the Crystal Council. It wouldn't even make any sense. Are they ever going to confirm the ages of the ninja? Probably not. Probably not. If they were going to do that, they should have done that years ago. All right, I think we have the winner here of the Battle Royale. Let's see. We got the Amazing Aliens in third. We got the Ghastly Ghouls in second. And we got the Charmed Cats in first. Congrats to our top 3 teams. I like the little ghost with the candy. That's pretty cute. I like that. And I think we have time for one more. We can do one more quick round if you guys want. Just a quick little game. But what do you guys want to play? Because we can do one more. Probably only going to be a few minutes long. Rapid fire round. The 5 need their own season. Honestly, I would love it if they could release like a book for the Forbidden 5. If they could do a book, or even, you know, even doing a whole book on the wildness, because you could cover all of the Chima lore too, and like explain what from Chima is canon to Ninjago, what, you know, counts, what doesn't. And then, yeah, talk about the Forbidden 5 in that book. I would love just like a big wildness book, or even like a Forbidden 5 book. Tower, hack, crypto hack, gold quest. Ooh, I'm seeing a lot of votes for crypto, so let's do crypto. That'll go quick. That'll be quick. It's only gonna be like 3 minutes. 3 minutos. If my computer will load. 3 minutes. Sure. Mute that, big screen that, share screen. Where's the code? We're having trouble loading your game right now. Uh-oh, is Blookit down? 404, what? 404? Hold on. If Blookit's like just out right now, we obviously can't do another round. Let's try again. Crypto, maybe it's just crypto that doesn't work. Maybe we will have to go for a different game mode. Let's try again though. Still no code. We have a QR code. Oh, there it is. Okay, I think we're working now. Join up on the very sketchy game of crypto if you would like. Last trivia game of the night. Join up if you would like. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. Do you think they should put the Weekend Whip in the season 4 finale or something like that? I would love it if they could, like, somehow. But honestly, with the music video that they put up earlier today, I think I'm pretty content on Weekend Whip content. Like, some folks thought that maybe they were going to change the Dragons Rising Season 4, like, intro music to the Weekend Whip. But I don't know. I think I'm pretty content now with Weekend Whip stuff. Would love to see the Fold come back, though. I did see Brent Miller reacted to the music video. I haven't watched his video yet, but I saw it in my feed. So I'll probably check it out a little bit later. I know, rest in peace, Frack. You will be missed. All right, let's go. Frack died. Why isn't he in the music video? He's dead. Do I think Lord Ras is a top 5 or top 10 villain? I mean, he is pretty good. Maybe top 10, maybe not top 5 though. Also, it depends on like it also I just saw 5th place's username there. It also just depends on what we are talking about. Are we talking about just Dragons Rising villains? Okay, that one's not creative at all. I'm gonna remove you from the game for lack of creativity. At least the other guy had a funnier nickname. It also just depends, right? Are we talking about Dragons Rising villains, or are we talking about villains collectively? What else do we have here? Don't understand all the hate because the new ninja don't get a lot of screen time. Love the final shot where the new generation gets to take the picture. Yeah, I like it too. I think it's nice. From what I've seen, the only hate that I've seen towards the music video is, yeah, some people think it's like kind of cringe. Other people think it's like, you know, maybe a little bit too nostalgia baity. But I do wonder, like, why that's even a complaint. Like, it's the anniversary, right? Like, it's okay to celebrate Ninjago for the anniversary. It's okay to, you know, acknowledge what came before. So I don't understand that complaint, but it is what it is. Do I want Skylar to come back? Of course. Would love to see Skylar return. Kind of sad that she hasn't been back so far. Aaron kind of just stole her color, and then Skylar dipped. So, who knows? Who do you think is the smartest person in the show? How about Pixel? Dare I say. Feels weird seeing Jay not having dementia. I know, right? It's like Jay has been in a weird place for so long. It's so bizarre seeing him like back on the team in any context. It's going to take some getting used to in season 4 if Jay eventually does get his memories back. It's going to take some getting used to seeing this man like back being himself. I know, it's like, I don't know. It feels like nostalgia bait has become like one of those things that it's, it's easy to complain about because a lot of like products don't do it correctly. But it's like, it is the anniversary, Like it's okay to celebrate the anniversary. It's okay to have Ninjago sets out right now that are, essentially just recreating older stuff or doing something brand new for the older stuff. It's okay to do that. Like I said, it just kind of feels like one of those things that is easy to complain about. Okay, we have our final standings. We got Cootie in third. We have Edna Walker in second, and we have Kat in first. I do wonder if that's it can't be like the real Kat, right? Like there's no way she's in the other room playing Ninjago trivia. No. But congrats to our top 3 players here. And with that being said, everyone, that will wrap it up for tonight's live stream. We do trivia every Thursday, so swing on by next Thursday if you would like to take part in more Ninjago trivia goodness. In the meantime, we can probably hang out for a few more minutes here if you guys have anything that you would like to talk about last minute here. Not going to stay for too long, but what do you guys feel like talking about? Anything going on? Like what's the deal? How's life? How are things? Gonna take a sip of my water super quick. Why are they in their core suits? I did see that complaint, yeah. I saw people saying that, yeah, maybe their legacy suits would have been better, like the ZX legacy suits from the new series and whatnot, the new legacy series. And I think that would be cool, but again, considering that they are not in their legacy suits, they're probably not going to be in the show, like the new legacy suits, at least not for all the ninja. I can still totally see Lloyd's legacy suit being in the show, and I feel like it will be in season 4 at some point, like for a flashback. But I also think the core suits make sense too, because like I said in my video from earlier, Ninjago core was all about going back and, acknowledging Ninjago for its basics. Like, so I get it. The core suits are very much a part of Ninjago's identity to an extent. Plus, I just like them, I like the core designs. I think they look good. Yeah, no shoulder pads for some reason, but I still think they look pretty solid. What else? Anything else that we should talk about? Any last minute comments, questions, concerns? Which unofficial ninja would you want to become a ninja? That's easy. Skylar. Like I've been saying for a while now, she should have been a ninja as soon as Kai invited her to be one. And it's really weird that she was not. But, maybe one day, probably not anytime soon. If it did not happen yet, it's probably never going to happen, unfortunately. And let's do one more question. One more comment, one more concern. Nelson's in the music video. Yeah, the video does bring back a lot of older characters. I did do like a full breakdown video of all the new footage for the new music video earlier today, so feel free to check that out if you have not seen that just yet. We talk about Nelson being back, we talk about Dareth, we talk about Skylar, and like I said earlier, I do like how it's like the honorary ninja, they get to be involved with this too, Nelson being purple, Dareth being brown, and Skylar being orangish, yellowish, whatever. I don't know. I think it's cool. With that being said, though, guys, why don't we wrap things up here for the stream tonight? That is pretty much all we have time for. Streaming schedule is as follows. Possible Monday to Friday, 6 to 7 Central. Trivia every Thursday. And let's wrap it up here, peoples. Let's get some hugs in the chat and all that good stuff, because we are about ready to wrap things up. Hooray for all the hugs and all the steaks and milks and all that good stuff that is sure to follow. Where is my milk emoji? There it is. going to say it should be one of my most frequently used emojis at this point. There it is. Awesome. Cool. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in and playing Ninjago Trivia. Hope you guys had fun, and I appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging out, and just chatting and whatnot. As always, I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking out the stream, and I will see you guys next time I stream. In the meantime, have a good one. Stay warm. For a lot of us, it's supposed to be super cold this weekend, so stay warm, stay bundled up, and we will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Peace.